I know it's a bit passé for YouTubers to complain about YouTube's completely abysmal copyright system, but I don't think people really appreciate just how god-awful it is. So I'll start from the top. As you'll see, I'm using a laptop just here, and that's because my main computer is, to use the technical term, borked up the ding-ding. It is kind of basically frazzled. The good news is I am waiting on just a few more components, and then I can get back. I can build a new computer and get back to work. But of course, as you can imagine, that costs a fair bit of money. But fortunately, the good news was that the Omega Ruby video had been doing pretty well recently. At a time when I really could have used that money. So that's a happy. That's serendipitous, that's, a happy coincidence. But then we come to this. So it was 3 days ago now, I believe. I got a copyright claim from, and no, I'm not kidding about this, I got a copyright claim from, see down here, down the bottom right, WMG, the Warner Music Group, claiming Pokemon Omega Ruby, claiming that they own Pokemon Omega Ruby. Now, the reason that they believe this is because they have signed a YouTuber, Cavetown, I believe his name is, yes, Cavetown, who in 2017 uploaded a video called Playing Pokemon Omega Ruby. Now, I need to be very clear here right at the beginning, this is absolutely not Cavetown's fault. Absolutely no beef or bad blood here. I'm not at all having a go at him. This is entirely the fault of YouTube's just absolutely bonkers copyright system. So anyway, he's uploaded Playing Pokemon Omega Ruby, which includes, a bit further on, here we go, that includes this footage here, which is obviously footage of the introduction. Okay, so that's fine. He's playing the game and he's got footage of the introduction. Now, I use that same footage here because I just about use footage of every single bloody bit of this game. But so that's the same footage, as you can see. And so the algorithm has decided, the Warner Music Group's copyright algorithm has decided that we own this content now because we have signed Cavetown. So Warner Music Group is claiming that they own Pokemon. That's still not the worst bit. The next part is I disputed the claim, and it's now saying that I have no restrictions because I waited 48 hours for with no response. So YouTube re-uploaded the video. Okay, cool, that's good, except here's a problem. Like I was saying, I could kind of use the money. I'm not in dire straits, I'm not about to fire up the old GoFundMe, but I kind of could have used the money at the minute. It's still ineligible. But here's the thing, is that this copyright claim is false and it is disputed, so I don't even think that Warner Music Group is getting the money from this either. I'm not sure, I could be wrong about that, but here's the thing, is they are not at all incentivized to clear up these false copyright claims. Warner Music Group aren't doing anything here, they aren't getting anything out of this, they're just kind of fucking me over for no reason. Because, again, let me remind you, Warner Music Group do not own Pokemon. This is such an obviously false claim, and I'm not saying maliciously false. This is obviously a mistake on the part of the algorithm. This is so obviously a mistake on the part of the algorithm, and yet YouTube has done Sweet Fanny Adams about it, and they're going to do Sweet Fanny Adams about it. I would lay a penny to a pound, well, I can't really afford it, but I would bet that I am going to get to the end of this 27-day period, that's going to clear, and there's going to be no ramifications for them. That's still not the worst bit. The worst bit is, and the reason that I'm saying don't have a go at Cavetown, this has already happened. This has already happened last year at about the same time, and I actually got in touch with Cavetown and I tweeted at him and I said to him, hey mate, this is the situation. He was really apologetic and he was like, right, okay, I'll get that sorted out as soon as possible. And lo and behold, he did. Very, very soon thereafter. July 4th, so that would have been 2 days later, it was reinstated with all adverts. I don't really have a conclusion to this. I don't really have like a happy ending. It's just, this copyright system does not work as intended. And this copyright system sure as hell isn't there to make sure things are just and right and ticking along smoothly. And this copyright system sure as absolute hell is not there to help the smaller creators. Like, here's the thing, is like I say, I'm not in financial dire straits. I'm okay. Everything's fine here. This is a slap in the face rather than a boot in the balls. But, like, can you imagine if I actually was properly making a living off of this? Like, that would be it. I would be just screwed out of my money for absolutely no reason. And I am far from the only one that's making this complaint. There are people who do make their livelihoods off of this that are constantly fucked over by this.